Hey everyone, this is Bruce from Kraken Gypsies. Today, we'll be playing Misfortune versus Lulu. We hope that you enjoy. Let's dive in. So, this will be our first time attempting this. We don't have anything super great with Misfortune. She's only level 5, so we'll see how this goes. We'll go with a draw 2 immediately, and I think the reason for that is so we don't get stuck behind bad cards and a bad hands. Whenever our champions are underleveled, we have a higher chance of drawing cards that we don't want and can't use to get things off the ground early. Like for Misfortune, she has a pretty balanced deck. She has a lot of low cost cards, but we're only getting high cost cards basically. So like here, we do Hired Gun, but we can't get the vulnerable off. So what we're going to do is attack with the Powder Monkey immediately. Because we do have a level 2 a 2-star Misfortune. And now we'll drop down the Jagged Butcher. Now we'll end. And this sets us up for a better attack turn or a good defensive turn.
Just like we practiced.
And now we have the choice of using Petty Officer, Hired Gun, or just use Make It Rain. For now, we can use Make It Rain, and then we'll use Monkey Business. Since we hit the Nexus.
Left foot, left foot.
Okay, here we just attack immediately.
The dead don't need riches.
And there you have it. Alright, so here we're going to go with the Citrus Courier. And we'll go into the support champion node. And here we'll take Gangplank for sure. He synergizes really well with us. I don't know how strong Misfortune's deck really is, so I don't want to go up against the Fate Blade Twirler, which means we're stuck going up against a Puff Cat Pup. This is a pretty good hand. I'm actually just going to keep this because we do have to draw 2. Warning Shot will help us activate any plunder effects that we get. Okay, we didn't get anything. We'll drop down Hired Gun.
Success gets you noticed around here.
And we'll hold off on using our warning shots since we don't have a plunder effect to utilize. Well, we do now, but it wouldn't be anything. We wouldn't be able to use it.
Nothing but powder monkeys.
So we're going to attack with 3 units that we do have. That was Misfortune's skill. When allies attack, she deals 1 to everything. And we'll end around there. We do want to end this pretty fast, so we don't get, so we don't have to worry about their shrooms and stuff. So, we're going to drop down the Island Navigator.
The ocean whispers her secrets.
And we're going to block.
It's gonna blow!
Yeah, we'll block with this. We'll block with the inventive chemist that we got from the Island Navigator. So here we're going to drop down the Slippery Wave Rider. We're going to... We should just attack with the hull rather than utilizing Scout. And we're going to use both of our warning shots here. That'll be game, because they can't block the elusive and they don't have enough units to block everything else either.
Love ya.
Son of a...
Attacks like that work better wherever the AI doesn't have any mana or spell mana.
That's how we do things in Bilgewater.
Alright, now we're on to the spell chest. after we get the rewards from Puff Cat Pup. We are going to go with Warning Shot buffs. That's pretty good for us. We'll go with sleight of hand. And now we're into the Kelp Maidens. So the thing with sleight of hand is it's kind of okay later on against some specific nodes here. But it just, I don't think it's going to have any use early on. This is a pretty decent hand for Misfortune. It's 1, 2, 3, 5. Yeah, this is perfect. And we got our warning shot too. That's really good. We're going to warning shot into Jagged Butcher.
There's plenty of killing left.
Now we attack with both for 9 damage in total this round because we used warning shot. We're already almost done with this node, turn 1. And we have hired gun on their offensive round, but it doesn't seem like they're going to be summoning anything because they can't. So we are going to drop down Monkey Idol. We'll end there. And now we can attack and just win. We'll use Make It Rain just to double down on us winning. Yes, they can use 2 poke sticks and destroy the powder monkeys, and that would be like maybe one of the only ways they can salvage. No, they wouldn't be able to. Yeah, even if they destroy the powder monkeys, its effect still goes off and it'd still do damage to the Nexus. Alright, so far we've done 3 nodes in total, and we lost 1 health. That's not bad. We are going to go Dreadway because we do have Gangplank. That's something we have to recognize. For the healer, we are actually just going to heal our 1 health back. Now we have a shop node, and we'll see what we can find. So Make It Rain's good here, and Parley's good here. So we are going to get both. And we're going to check out Buy a Power. You get this after you reach a certain legend level. Quick Draw is really good. It's really effective with flexible game plan. Since you draw 2, they both cost less. Turn 1. So it makes our early game much more stronger. We are against Lulu later on. Having Monster Harpoons, okay. Like, it's probably her worst card early on.
Let's go paddling.
In my opinion. Like, it's just, I don't think the match should go on long enough to be able to utilize it effectively. Especially if we didn't, like, get higher cost cards. But since we did it, like, I might be able to use it if things go on for too long. Alright, so the thing with Fizz is that it's his attack turn. We have 2 options to either drop down the Petty Officer or Hired Gun. We're going to go for the Petty Officer here. And we are going to have a random 1-cost unit rather than the CAG.
Over here.
We'll block, and if this kills, this is good. Alright, yeah. That's perfect for us. We're going to hold off on using anything else. We only have a defensive summon, which is Hired Gun. We're just going to attack. And we drew our Misfortune too, which is good. Since they are going to use Tricksy Tentacles on Warning Shot, I'm just going to use it. And that should have made the spell dissipate, but Warning Shot was better for us to have than
I'm one of the good
Parley.
guys, but not that good.
Alright, and now here, we can see they only have 2 spell mana left. This is a risky play, but I'm going to do this anyways and see what happens. We got away with it. We destroyed their Fizz. But they do have another. So it's not over just yet. We are going to Hire Gun.
You've got dangerous eyes. I like that.
Not just the eyes, you know.
They use Tidal Wave. We're going to use Make It Rain.
Never stop shooting.
And now we're going to use Monkey Business.
This is gonna be fun.
We're going to have to skip the block. And now we're going to drop down the flight. We should have dropped down the flight first, and then we could have took off his again. If you've been paying attention, that's their third copy of Fizz. We're going to attack immediately. We're going to Warning Shot here. And we are going to challenge the Slug. Then this is good. We destroy Fizz here again. And their Nexus.
That's why I'm the captain.
Alright, so Fizz is now defeated. We're going to get the rewards from this, and we'll see how this goes. Quick attack with Misfortune is pretty good. If they had any cost reduction, I'd use it for Gangplank. I'm going to reroll, actually. Okay, and we are going to go for Farsight with Misfortune. I think that's our best option here. Shadow Totem's good. I'm not going to say that's a bad power. We're going to go with Higher Education. And we're going to work around the card draws. We are going to go with Twisted Catalyzer rather than Swole Squirrel. It's just an easier match in my opinion. And the Twisted Catalyzer can be shut down early, which makes things really nice for us. We're going to replace our two, Gangplank and Island Navigator. And since we do a Farsight alteration on Misfortune, we'll get her. And she's now a 2 cost instead of a 1. We're going to drop down Misfortune.
Hey there, little
We're going
one.
to use Warning Shot. Now we're going to drop down our 0 cost Jagged Butcher.
Started without me.
We're going to attack with all 3. If they didn't have that 1 unit, we'd have ended this round.
Love ya.
Uh-oh.
And unfortunately, our powder monkeys don't have Overwhelm, so we couldn't get through the blocker. That's okay though. That was almost a turn 1 victory. Given our hand, we are going to use Make It Rain immediately. They don't have any spell mana left. That's something to keep in mind. They pass. We're going to drop down Jagged Butcher.
There's plenty of killing left.
And we're going to end the round there. We are going to drop down Gangplank.
Neither the flames nor the depths could claim me, Captain.
With our crystals
And now we're going to
combined,
attack with all.
smooth brain fool.
Mwah.
Drink up. The taverns will sing our tale this eve.
Alright. Now we have the rewards for Twisted Catalyzer. So, between the 3 of these, none of them were bad. We could go for Warfrat, since we are using Misfortune Gangplank. However, since it's a low-cost card, I don't think we'll be able to raise its power high enough to make it something we want to hold on to until endgame. Hard Gun with Tough is really good on defensive rounds. We are going up against Lulu though, so we don't want to have like a lot of just singular units. So I'm going with Island Navigator. With the Philosopher's Stone of drawing 1, with all of our drawing powers, I think it's our best bet. So here, we are going to pick Misfortune. Misfortune is a 2 cost because of our thing. We could make her a 7/7, but she's same cost as Gangplank, effectively. But instead, I think I'm going to go with Black Cleaver. I think that's our safest bet. Black Cleaver is still a really strong offensive option, too. Here, we're going to go with the Island Navigator, as well as the Monkey Idol. We're going to check the powers. We have welcome gifts. We're going to buy welcome gifts. And now we're going to leave. Here, this is kind of rough. So, the Green Glade Caretaker is a really strong opponent in general, I think. And it has an item chest behind it. Normally, I would go for the item chest rather than the spell chest. However, I actually really find the Mirror Mage to be an easy fight, so we're going to go with that. And a lot of it is just because I don't know what this deck is capable of. I don't know what I can get away with, unfortunately. We are going to replace Miss Fortune. She has Farsight, so whenever we draw her, she'll only be 2 cost. And we can... I guess we could go with Sleight of Hand, but I don't need it turn 1. We haven't used it this game. We also haven't used the Bilgewater crossbow thing. I forgot what the hell it's called. Alright, we're going to drop down Misfortune, as expected.
Hey there, little one.
We're going to hold off on using Warning Shot, but we're going to attack immediately.
I'm ready for my clothes.
So we already destroyed their Mirror Mage turn 1.
7 years.
And this kind of helps me get an idea of how strong Misfortune's deck will be at later champion levels. She should be a force to be reckoned with. We are going to drop down Monkey Idol on our
Best
defensive turn.
souvenirs are the ones you steal.
It's elusive. That's kind of a waste.
Let's
If we
monkey
could get one that
around.
has regeneration, that'd be huge, but it doesn't seem like we're getting that opportunity. They didn't attack immediately, which is good. We lost a powder monkey there. That's okay. We just kind of win now. We're going to use all of our warning shots, and this will give Misfortune a bunch of items. That's great, and we're just going to attack immediately.
Mwah.
So, something to note, whenever we're stacking champion items on Misfortune, it's going to be less likely that we get 3 rounds of attacks in.
That's why I'm the captain.
I haven't been able to level her up yet. And the only opportunities I would have would be early. Or, you know, in the instance of it being a drawn-out game, that would be the other case. Like, I would go for Diving Helmet on Jagged Butcher, but it's not for the item. It's actually just to have more copies of Jagged Butcher. I'm going to reroll instead. So, here we're going to go with the Citrus Courier. We haven't been able to use it yet either. But in case things go south during Lulu, we should be okay. And we're going to pick Monkey Business. We're going to stick to our region. That's about it. We're playing mono Bilgewater, more or less. We haven't used Monster Harpoon. That was the card I was talking about earlier. I feel like I should just cut it at this point. I mean, it's... If I used... like, if I found, like, a real use for it, it'd be great. I only used it once in all these matches. We're going to keep it, though. We'll see if it's going to be any use to us. But it's kind of rough because I'm winning, like, turn 1, turn 2 for the most part. Unfortunately, we did draw a Misfortune, so that's pretty bad. It's also our defensive round. We're going to drop down Petty Officer.
Store the rations. Shackle the prisoners.
They weren't able to attack. Now the Petty Officer is going to turn into a squirrel. Now we'll drop down Misfortune.
Nothing but powder monkeys.
We are going to attack with everyone except the squirrel.
Love ya.
Be free, Glow.
Since Lulu does have a lot of low-cost defensive cards, and they're going to be summoning Lulu this round, I'm assuming. It might be.
Well, this isn't.
It might be one of those matches where I'd be able to level up Misfortune, actually. So here we're going to drop down the Island Navigator.
The ocean whispers her secrets.
And we'll use Misfortunes Make It Rain.
Never stop shooting.
And we'll end around there. We have the attack token again. They only have Lulu. We are going to attack with all. We're going to use our Powder Monkey, challenge Lulu, and that should be game.
Was she terrified?
That's okay. They still lose.
Oh, I got one.
Alright, so we beat Lulu. We're going to go over our powers in a sec. All the card-based, like, drawing powers really helped us here. It made our deck feel a lot stronger. A lot stronger than it should have been, I should say. So, here are the items that we have on cards. The best one I'd have to say is all the items that we have on Misfortune. Gwynso's Rage Blade's a relic that you can equip. We only have a level 5 Misfortune here. She is 2 stars though, so there's that. We'll start with her power. So nothing but Powder Monkeys. Round start, whenever we have the attack token, she summons a Powder Monkey. Most wanted when allies attack, draw a unit. So we already have a draw going on, and we start with 1 extra mana. So when we attack, we draw. When the game starts, we draw. The cards we draw cost less, and when I draw a card, we give our allies +1. So whenever we attack, we give all of our allies +1, and then whenever we summon an ally, granted a random keyword. Welcome gifts. It was useful, but it wasn't as useful as higher education with most wanted, as well as quick draw and flexible game plan. We synergized our powers, essentially. So yeah, I hope everyone enjoyed. We're now level 6 in Misfortune, as you can see. Level 6 grants Petty Officer with the Skirmisher's Blade and rare items and powers. There's a chance to have those. Alright. Thank you all for watching. We hope you enjoyed. This is Bruce. Feel free to check us out on Twitch as well, and like and subscribe to our YouTube channel if you haven't already and you want to see more content. We'll be releasing more videos like this in the future. Alright, thank you all for watching. Stay Kraken.